in Sebastian, Florida. A little cool though. This morning was 44 degrees. And after you've been down here for a few years, that's really cold. I know I'm bitching to the choir. But I'm going to do the final test. The final test. I've got 5 pairs of pliers here with cutters on the side. I've tried cutting with the first 3 here. This is a Sargent's 6-inch. It's probably about 50 years old. This is a Calcutta with a wire cutter built in, wire and hook cutter. And this one's the Manly plier, probably one of the most widely used pairs of pliers. With all of these, I had to use 2 hands to cut a 5/0 stainless steel hook. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a hook cutter I can cut with 1 hand. Because you need that other hand for protection, to hold on to the shark if you have one. Certainly better to be able to cut with 1 hand rather than 2. So the game, or at least the goal here, is to test the Knipex pliers, Knipex bolt cutters. Pretty nice, 8 inches. Not terribly heavy, could be easily carried on a belt or in a small bag without overly bulking. This other little pair of pliers I bought when I was maybe 16 years old. It's a little Sargent's. They're only about 4.5 inches across. They've served me well over the years. Certainly not a cutter that you're going to cut a stainless steel 5/0 hook, but I've used these mostly for freshwater, and anytime I needed to cut a freshwater hook, it was gone, easy, piece of cake. So we're going to go and test the hardest hook first, which will be a 5/0 circle hook. I'm sorry, it's 5/0 stainless steel J hook. And let's get the right one here. See, I got a whole assortment of hooks here. At least I'm a little organized. And we're going to use the Knipex to give it a cut. I'm going to hold it. I'm putting my safety glasses on. The last time I cut one of these, I still haven't found the tip of the hook. It's down here somewhere. And we're going to give it a shot with 1 hand and see if we can do this with 1 single cut. Line it up good. Ready? Bingo! Okay, good thing I wore the glasses, huh? Alright, let's not stop there. This piece, I'd kill myself. Get that in my foot would be really a thrill. Let me just make sure I have the right hook here. Let's try this one. Looks the same, but I'm not really sure if it's going to be as effective. 5/0 stainless steel. With all of these other cutters, 2 hands. With this cutter, here we go. Bango. This is great. Highly recommend it. Knipex. Unfortunately, they're about $40 and change, 42. So look around, you get them in that neighborhood. Some retailers sell them for 50 and plus. Some have a little spring built in, but I really don't need that. You don't really need that for fishing. If you're going to work with these all day long, having that spring is probably an advantage. So I'm thoroughly sold on the Knipex pliers. These are all other great pliers for removing hooks, for cutting small hooks. They even cut braid. I never really tried cutting braid with those. They usually depend upon a little nail clipper that I keep with me. But I'm impressed with this. So we won't have any problems cutting that. So let's take a look at a big hook just to double check everything. This is not stainless steel. It's a Mustad, probably a 10-0. I hate cutting this for it's about $2 worth of hook here nowadays. But let's give it a shot. Get it open, get in. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Ain't gonna work. Double-handed. Nothing like a failure, right? Let's try another one. That one, well, let's use this one again. It's certainly useless, but I'm gonna grab it at a different spot. How embarrassing this is. Alright. 10-0 hook is not going to be cut. I guess we'll have to go back to the big 24-inch bolt cutters. But for most uses, this is great. For big time, it ain't going to work. It's a shame. It's a shame. I really thought this would do the trick. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, anglers of all ages. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Thanks. Hey, be sure to subscribe if you can. I'd really appreciate it.